So they say if somebody die, somebody is supposed to be born at that moment, right?
That's what they say.
I heard that before. But what I'm gonna ask you is, do you think you can choose your parents
Hmm.
in that state?
I think so. And then sometimes I go back and forth. I
Okay.
go back and forth.
Okay.
I think it's possible.
You think it's possible
I think
to
it's
choose your
possible, but
parents?
I think it's possible, yeah. But then I think you're in Chicago, right? So,
Yeah.
and there's this,
Midwest.
okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. There's this story. It's true. It was a little boy,
Uh huh.
and this little boy said, "When I was here before, I was a girl."
Right.
Mom said, "What?" He said, "When I was here before, I was a girl." He said, "But I wasn't white. I was black."
Come on
His
now.
mom said, "Serious, it's a document. It was on Dr. Phil." And the little boy said,
It
"I
was
was
on
black."
Dr. Phil.
He was on Dr. Phil.
Uh huh.
Since we're talking about the afterlife.
Uh huh.
And his mother said, "Oh, this is crazy." So she didn't want to traumatize her son.
Keep it real though,
So,
Rose. Rose, let me ask you a question.
mhm.
Your child come to you and he say, "I was here before." you know, we all know that Tina Marie song. You know what I'm saying? Your child come to you and say, "Mom, I was here before." What is he?
You
What
gonna
is
say
he?
he's crazy. It's different in different communities now. I'm just telling you that it was documented true. And come to
right.
find out, the lady that he was talking about, her name was Janice. This happened in 1974. They lived in the projects, and there was a fire, and she had three kids, and they was trying to get her to, send the kids down. She sent all three of the kids down, but unfortunately, she got scared and she jumped to her death. True story. That there is such thing as reincarnations. So yeah, that's why I said it's possible that you can choose your own parents, because I used to didn't believe in reincarnations, but that kind of like, because that was proof. And then I did some research because I read a book called "There Is a River," and that was by he's known as the sleeping prophet, Edgar Casey. I was talking about him earlier today. Edgar Casey. And Edgar Casey talks about reincarnations in his book.
So
And
let
he
me
has
get this straight. Let me get this straight, Rose.
mm,
Reincarnations. Edgar Casey.
Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet,
You know,
in
I
the 1800s, died in 1945.
wow. You know, I listen to audiobooks when I go to sleep about science fiction. Has anything you seen in a science fiction movie, novel, book, or anything like that come to pass?
This, mhm. This is what I will tell people, and which I found out myself. If you see something on TV, on a movie, there's some truth into it.
Hold on, Rose. So if I go into the Amazon rainforest,
Mhm.
it's a chance that I can get swallowed by a giant anaconda. That's what you're
No,
saying?
you're putting words into my mouth. I didn't say that. I said, this is what I said. Let me say it again. I said, if you see something on television, there's a strong effect that's part of it is true. And now you have to decide what part of it is true. Okay. So I was watching something on TV and they were talking about the deep, dark web. I had no idea what that was. And something say, why don't you just Google it and see? And I Googled it. And guess what? It was true. Okay.
Did you
And
find yourself on a deep dark well?
I
Whoa,
went
hold
on
on, this is my social security number. You know what I'm saying?
I went on the deep dark web. But of course, by the time people find out about it, it's not like it used to be. But once upon a time, the deep dark web, they used to have a thing called Silk Road. This is stuff old now. Silk Road, you could get whatever you wanted. You want to get somebody to hit off, blow up somebody, you can. Want to get some drugs, you could. Shotguns, you could. And the federal government found out about it and they cleaned it up. Okay. Um, yeah, I believe, and yeah, I believe that. I believe it because it's documented. It's true. You can say it was a plan. You can say all kinds of stuff like that. Um, I can use here in Arizona. It's a place they don't want the neighbors to put on porch lights. They want to keep it dark. I've been out here for a while. And I asked one day, why is that? And the lady, and she was real serious. She said, oh, so they can talk to the not the angels, but talk to the demons, the aliens. I said, the aliens? She said, yeah, the aliens. And then I did some
Rose,
more.
let me ask you a question. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm not a
Are you
Muslim.
Muslim?
No.
Are you FOI?
Nothing.
You know why?
I'm accommodating to everybody's faith. We're all on a road together trying to get to where we're trying to get to.
Are you a Satanist?
No, I'm not that. Oh no. I know he exists.
Hey, so what about that dude that keep emailing me on Facebook about I'm with the Illuminati, I can make you $1 million in 2 years, my nigga.
I don't think that's real. I think
No, I think that's the real Illuminati, Rose. Come on, man. That gotta be the real Illuminati. I get that nigga $200, I'm rich and famous.
You already rich.
I'm rich with what?
You are rich.
Am I? How are we rich, Rose? Come on. How are we rich? We're not even from this planet.
We are from wherever you think you're from. Everything begins in the mind.
What can you find a real live slave ship that they kept? What can you find one?
Oh, you'd have to do some research. I don't know.
The reason why we got every boat in the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, except for a slave ship, is because there ain't no such thing as slave ship. How could you lay in feces on top of each other and have enough people to bring back to make a country prosperous? The black man has always been in America. Ain't nowhere in hell they brought people. I can't even leave my dog for 3 months with another dog shitting on top of him, pissing on top of me, feeding them bread.
I think that a lot of stuff they plan in the media, you don't want me to get all into it. I'll leave that alone. I'll just say,
just don't say the secret room. Don't say the secret room, and we'll be okay. All right.
They plan a lot of stuff in the news. They plan a lot of stuff in the news to see how people react. They already tracking us. They track us all the time with our phone.
You can even get a Obama phone, which happens to be an actual Bush phone. A Bush phone.
Right? Who want a Bush phone? Well, they can,
Hey, they blamed it on Obama. The healthcare, no, it was a Bush phone. Was it a Bush phone or not? You only want to say.
I don't know. They're supposed to be can.
Hey, yeah, they can.
That's
shit.
I don't know. You tell me. Barry. That's his real name, Barry.
Yeah, they can. No. They not can. Don't blame that. Don't blame that stupidity on Obama.
Allegedly.
Obama from Chicago. He from the South Side. I know that nigga mama.
I don't know where
don't say that.
Well, I could bring this home. Okay. Do you believe? I'm gonna ask you like this: is it a rumor or a lie? Was Obama the very first black president?
Is R. Kelly innocent?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Is Jeffrey Epstein alive?
No. They say he ain't. I think he may be alive on an island somewhere.
Bill Cosby innocent?
No. He wanted to do something and they didn't want him to do it, so they had to smack him on back in the line.
Why would you say that about the Jello man? The pudding player.
Because
Put
they
your
tricked
pants
me.
up, young man. Put your pants up. Get your dick out your hands. They gave that nigga 3 to 10. He still did 3. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he
Like,
home now,
what
so
type of victory was
he
that?
served what, 3 years or a year, however long he
They
served.
was giving him 3. A month before he got out, he was up for parole. You know what I'm saying? O.J.
Mhm.
Simpson was like, I don't know why the dumb nigga ain't cop out. You 89. Your ass ain't getting paid for this.
He can shut up now and be quiet and go home.
The thing is, I think Bill Cosby about to die.
He probably is. This the
I think
harvest year.
the harvest. Hey, look. Well, hey, you right. I seen some corn out here. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple of a fucking couple of beetles and shit. I almost stepped on a fucking what the things called? A cicada. Bros, I would have stepped on that cicada. It would have been like, I thought my foot was amputated. I thought I got hit with a chainsaw with a cicada. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? Cicadas come out the ground every 17 or 25, 30 years. What the fuck is that?
It's about harvest, the harvest time. It's about spiritual laws. But people don't believe in that kind of stuff. They don't believe in spiritual laws and
Why should
things.
we believe in that bullshit though, Rose? Come
We
on now. You been talking that shit for 10 years now. Come on now, man.
we have moons, don't we?
What?
I said
The
we
look,
have the eclipse of the moon, don't we?
it's just
And
like
they
me
come.
believing in white
I
Jesus.
don't care nothing about none of them people. I really don't. I really don't, because all of that is, now pardon my expression, fuckery, and I just leave it at that.
Hey,
I
but you
don't.
notice he got his friends out of that jam though. Obama ain't want no trouble. I got a group in Facebook.
Mm-hmm,
I only got about 200 members, but it's called
mm-hmm.
Democrats and Republicans versus the People. It got a picture. Hey, the picture is a picture of Donald Trump and Barack Obama hugging, waving, waving for
And it
the White House.
probably do happen, but we won't see it. Maybe behind closed doors. I got a question for you. Is Melania still with Donald Trump, or has she left?
Hey, her and Putin probably riding bareback on a horse right now. She rubbing his chest and shit.
Stop it here.
She was with the president of America. Now she's with the emperor of
I don't know who
Russia.
she with. I don't know who she with. She ain't with him.
Hell no. Melania still being with Donald. What's the odds of that?
About a chance it's a snowball in HELL.
Ooh, Donald Trump. Hey, I bet he probably right now in the house right now, just like, damn, I gotta leave. I gotta get my hands on that Epstein Island. They saying Epstein faked his own death. The resources that Epstein had, is it a probability of him still being alive?
I believe he's still alive on an island somewhere. Now, that's just me. It really don't matter what I believe anyway. Think about it now. You got somebody in police custody, all right? And they supposed to be guarding that person 24
Not police
hours.
custody, but federal police
Federal
custody.
custody. Right, federal custody. How they let somebody go
On
in there and kill?
suicide watch.
Yeah, suicide watch. Somebody supposed to be watching you 24 hours. And every time they look in there, they got a clipboard by the door. And they supposed to write down what you be doing. So how in the world he killed himself in jail? I don't believe it myself. See, that's when you have to look at and ask yourself, have people got crazy? Have they gotten crazy? Is they under mind control? Has
Yeah.
somebody cast a spell on these people?
Why haven't R. Kelly killed himself?
He don't want to die. He want to live.
They just brought up new charges that he allegedly had sex with 2 underage men, underage boys.
Oh, so he bisexual now, huh?
Yeah, actually, I think his team released a statement saying that they don't believe that the judge that they're going in front of, or something like that, somebody that they're going in front of, they don't believe that he'll be lenient on homosexual activity.
Hmm.
But see, that could be just a defense, right?
It could be. I think
Are you
R.
an R.
Kelly.
Kelly fan?
No, I just think he gets sympathy because supposedly he can't read, and he had a raw talent, and that's probably why he get a lot of sympathy. You know, but did he do all those things? I don't know. They say he did. I don't know. I don't know. I just know what I see, and what I see is the dehumanizing of the black man. That's what I see. Um, I see commercials with black guys wearing high heel shoes and skirts, and it kind of remind me of Eddie Long. You know who Eddie Long is, right?
No. Explain to me. Give me some history. Give me some
Eddie
history.
Long was a
Get
black
all
man.
this.
I knew Eddie Long. I knew Eddie Long. Okay, just like I know you, I knew Eddie Long. I went to Eddie Long Church. Okay, this was like in 1983 in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, and Eddie Long first wife, she decided she didn't want to be married to a pastor no more.
Did he lie? Was his name a lie?
But he was
Was he
gay.
Eddie Short? He was Eddie Short, huh?
When I was sitting at the bus stop, he would give me a ride home, and he never bothered me. Okay,
Did
so
he?
no,
He
he did.
never looked at your open toe
No,
shoes and said, I could stick that whole toe
no,
in my mouth.
no, he
Yeah,
wasn't
come
into
on,
women.
those
I guess
pastors are
I
the
don't know what he was
freakiest.
into, but that wasn't the Eddie Long that I knew. And then people
Okay.
used to call me your pastor. Your pastor messing with them boys, and I'm like, "Who, Reverend Long? Yeah, your pastor, your pastor." I said, "I don't believe that." And then I had a chance to move. I moved back to Atlanta for a minute in 2012. And somebody said they done went kind of like just what you said about R. Kelly. They said, oh, they done found some more boys. And this other one looked like a woman. And she talking about talking about what all it did and da 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 da. Eddie Long hurt and paid them people off real quick. They sexualizing all these people, men, women. They sexual. Some of these people don't know. They watch so much TV, they under mind control. They don't know it.
Nowadays, people are getting freaker and freaker. Don't you believe that?
Mm, I believe that.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
These girls are hitting booties like groceries.